Hey guys, and welcome to another Titan Tries. This week we're going to be taking a look at the Castlevania Dominus Collection. In particular, we're going to be taking a look at Dawn of Sorrow. Now, to date, the only game that I've actually completed in the Castlevania Collection, or in fact the series, is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. However, I enjoyed the heck out of that game, and I think had I had it back in the day, I would have really had a good time with it. Now, I have been playing Portrait of Ruin quite a bit. I've actually been really enjoying that game. No, I'm wrong actually. That's not the one I've been playing at all. I've been playing Dawn of Sorrow because that was the one that I was recommended to start with. And I'm somewhere around halfway through that game now, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than Symphony of the Night, just because it's a much newer game. And although it's the same sort of style, it is the new modern quality of life improvements are so much better. I've put like 13 hours apparently in it. I don't think I have put 13 hours into it, but that's what Steam's saying. So the Dominus Collection is a delightful bundle that recently made its way to Xbox Series S and X, and indeed PC. So, the collection brings together 3 beloved Castlevania games originally created for the Nintendo DS. You get Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, which is the one I've been playing, Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, which is another one, apparently, not played it. Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, which is the one that we're going to be taking a look at today. In fact, that's the one I actually started with. However, the Games Librarian did recommend that that is probably the hardest one by far, and recommended that I try Dawn of Sorrow first. So that's what I've done. Additionally, it features a redesigned version of the original Castlevania arcade game known as Haunted Castle Revisited, a revamped version of Haunted Castle. Interesting, I didn't know that. So in total, you get 5 Castlevania experiences in one package. These games were initially designed for the Nintendo DS, which had 2 3-inch LCD screens with 4:3 aspect ratios, quite different from the modern widescreen displays we're used to. Very true. To make them shine on today's 16:9 Full HD screens, the developers prepared 5 different screen modes that you can choose the layouts that suit you best. You can have the 3-screen layout, enlarged game window as the main screen, with a smaller status map and map windows as subscreens. This setup allows you to conveniently keep track of your character's status and the map whilst playing. Or you can have a 2-screen layout for those of you who want to recreate the original DS experience. I actually play as the 2-screen layout. That's what I've been enjoying. Optimal magnification, dot by dot, useful for when the display resolution differs from the original pixel resolution. When revisiting these classic Castlevania games, players often experience a rush of nostalgia. Seeing them on a TV or monitor reveals intricate details that might have been missed on the small DS screen. The carefully crafted background character animations and iconic soundtracks transport players back to the days when they first played these titles on their handheld consoles. Unless you're me and you never played them before. Now, I will say Dawn of Sorrow has incredible music, and so did Symphony of the Night. That's one of the things that really stood with me. Quality of life features. The Dominus Collection modernizes the older titles. You'll find features like the ability to save anywhere and even rewind time to avoid untimely deaths. Now, interestingly enough, I actually had a bug with this game where I was playing the game normally, just saving in the save rooms and all that kind of stuff. But the game, when I died, when I came across my first death, the game just... well, it hadn't actually physically saved any of my progress. I believe I've identified why it did that, or maybe it's been patched now. I'm not 100% sure, but that seems to be a problem that's resolved itself anyway. So I have been saving using the Save Anywhere feature, just for simplicity's sake. Now, we are playing this on my ROG Ally X. And the information is in the corner there of what's going on with the system, just in case people are curious. So let's launch the collection, shall we? We are, I believe, running it in the full power mode. Now, one thing that does irk me about this game, it never starts in full resolution, ever. So we have to do that, and then of course Alt and Enter to get a full screen experience. And 1 second, the sound isn't actually set up properly, which is a problem that I have experienced with the Ally. There we go, a few adjustments, and it's coming out as intended. Cool, so I'm actually using an Xbox controller to actually play this. So let's dive in. I haven't played Portrait of Ruin yet. And there's my Dawn of Sorrow game. I've really, really enjoyed this game. I'm having a good time with it. But let's try Order of Ecclesia, which I thought was quite interesting. She actually plays a female lead character. And one thing that took me off guard by Dawn of Sorrow as well is actually set in the future. It's like a modern Castlevania, and you get guns and things, which I wasn't expecting that. Let's just say that, shall we? Anyway, let's jump into this one. We are playing the US versions of the game. And then that's just giving us some information. If we hold down the triggers, we can actually... Maybe not here. Yeah. Interesting. It's not actually working. Of course it isn't. Yes, the Ally isn't exactly a one-stop shop for things just working. There we go. Disabling the Ally's internal controller seems to do the trick there. Or did it? Maybe not. Now we have great success, it would seem. Okay. Ally is a little bit of a fiddly beast. There we go. So let's go for English, because that is the language that we speak. And now we have this rather wonderful setup that we see here with the two screens on the right of the display and our main screen directly on the left, which is really nice. So let's start the game. We are just going to start a new game. I played it for like 13 minutes before before I was messaged and said like, no, you're playing the wrong one. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to enter our name, and we're going to be, of course, Tytan. There we go. That will do, donkey. That will do. Research introduction.
Returning to life time and again since the ancient Middle Ages, the evil Lord Dracula has driven people to terror. Each time Dracula returned from the dead, the Belmont clan fought him in the shadows, wielding the Holy Whip. Through their efforts, humanity avoided the darkness, securing prosperity. But early in the 19th century, having lost their ability to resist the darkness, those in positions of power at the time began to search for new ways to counter Dracula. Our organization, Ecclesia, was born then as one of those countermeasures. Many organizations were established with the same goal, and day after day, they conducted their studies diligently. But each was dissolved when they failed to produce satisfactory results. But that was when Barlow, the leader of Ecclesia, finally made a surprising breakthrough that could stand up against Dracula.
Curious. Tell me more. Shinoa. Who's there? Albus. Figures. Serves me right for trying to scare you. Albus. Apparently, I didn't hide my presence very well at all. Good to see you, Shinoa. What are you doing here? Well, this is our home, after all. Where else would I be? No, it's not that. Aren't you on a mission? Yes, but I wanted to make sure things were okay here. Any news worth sharing? Well, Barlow chose me as the bearer, actually. We're about to start the ritual, so my body can be a vessel for Dominus. What did you say? Dominus? You? That's right. This is an outrage! Barlow lied to me. Lied? I'm supposed to be the bearer. He promised me that much. But the master said you... What? What did he tell you? That you're unfit to be the bearer. He would never say such a thing. But Albus... I'm sorry, it's time. I have to go. Wait, Shinoa, you don't understand. You're wrong. I'm as much a member of Ecclesia as you are. She has fantastic hair as well. Our sole purpose is to destroy Dracula, so people can look to dawn without fearing the darkness. Am I wrong, Albus? That isn't... For that reason, I will become Dominus, the blade to banish all evil. Shinoa! Sorry, friend, but you are apparently unworthy. Now, I will say straight away, the pixel art and the fluid animations are incredible. You know, I know technology moved on a little bit from when we were playing, Symphony of the Night. Oh, if we push up, we can do a thing. I don't know what that's about. Anywho, let's go claim our birthright. Yeah, the fact that these games run at 60 FPS as well, which I don't think Symphony of the Night did, I'm not 100% sure. Just, they feel fantastic and very responsive. How could he? Oh, orders may be orders, Barlow. But I'm holding you to your promise. Uh-oh. That's not good. Shinoa. As you know, only you can become the bearer of the Dominus. Yes, Grandmaster. However, it is nearly impossible to control its power, even for you. The purpose of this ritual is to make sure your body will not reject the Dominus. Yes, sir. But when it's over, That's right, Shinoa. You'll be able to wield our most powerful glyph. The Dominus, which Ecclesia created as the ultimate weapon against Dracula. That looks ominous. It's time, Shinoa. Time for you to become the world's new savior. Uh-oh. What's going on? Audible screams ensue. You. Who are? What's the meaning of this? Albus, you know how crucial the ritual is. You lied to me. Albus. I was to be the bearer. You promised me. We each have a role. You have your part to play, but today is not your moment. Above all else, Shinoa is the only one who can bear the Dominus. You know that as well as I do. But I was ready to do whatever it takes. I was ready to work together, all three of us. Perhaps we still can. Together we will overcome this setback as well. It's too late. Tell me, Albus, what do you intend to do with the Dominus? You said it yourself. Each one of us has a role. And, like a fine master, you've finally shown me what mine must be. Don't be stupid, Albus. What are you planning? I will be taking the Dominus. Be rational. Without that glyph, our mission is a failure. Dracula's vessel. I have my own mission. You are my master, no longer. Farewell, Barlow. Uh-oh. Sibling rivalries. Several weeks pass. Well, this is jazzy music. Your training regiment shall soon conclude. Yes, Grandmaster. We dominate the power residing in all things, great and small. to forge glyphs through Ecclesia's secret art. And so we gain the strength to save mankind. Absorb the glyph before you, if you would. You can absorb the glyph on the screen by pressing and holding up. There we go. Absorbing it grants the glyph and 10 hearts. Good to know. A rapier glyph. A rapier glyph? Just so. And now you see, absorb a glyph and you shall know of its kind. That is your gift. That is yours and yours alone. Yes, Grandmaster. My poor child. It is a pity that you need to relearn all of this. But now is not the time to feel sorry. Let's continue the lesson. I have much to teach you. Yes, Grandmaster. That glyph, direct its power towards your arms. Open the menu with blah 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 and select glyphs. Then select the glyph. Yeah. Okay. So this game is very different. To Symphony of the Night. So armed, you can wield the glyphs against your foes. Imagine I am one of them and strike. Press X or Y to attack with your assigned glyph. Glyph's attacks consume MP, which recover with time. Noted. Stop being a dick and let me hit you. Alternate X and Y for combos. I see. Your memories may have fled, but not your instinct. Use it to master the next technique. Now meld the glyphs in both your arms for a glyph union. Glyph unions can be very powerful techniques. Press up, X, okay. Oof, that looks cool. Good. Now your final test. I will admit it is not very much by the book, but time is a luxury we don't have. Once you feel ready, step into the next room. Yes, Grandmaster. Okay, so this is about as far as I got before, I started playing the other one. So, as we can see with the two screens, we've got the map screen and our information, character sheet, if you will, on the other. But if we go to other settings, we can actually switch these around, which is quite cool. I believe this is actually how I was playing it, the other one anyway. And then if we push the menu button, we can swap between those two. Now, when I'm playing it on a monitor, you can actually quite comfortably use the other setting, which I think for the purpose of this video we will do. Like so. But when you're on the smaller screen, seeing the tiny little map is quite difficult. From the abyss, I summon your enemies. Use everything you've learned to stand your ground. Show me that you still have it in you. Yes, Grandmaster. Now, I'm not sure if we... Oh, we do have, like, a ability to dodge. Cool. So ends your basic training. Now advance! Yes, Grandmaster. So, let's go. The music is so good. Shinoa, I expected nothing less. Thank you, Grandmaster. And now, your mission must begin at once. Recover the supreme glyph, Dominus. My pupil has it. Albus is his name. Albus. Does that name stir your memory by chance? No, Grandmaster. And what about your emotions? Still nothing? No, nothing. That day we lost everything. You were robbed of your memories, your heart. But we lost so much more. We lost our only hope to defeat Dracula. The ritual. There was a man. That man was Albus. Albus, I shall remember that name. He coveted your power and your fate, but the Dominus was yours alone to bear. I had explained my reasoning to him. Oh, had I explained my reasoning to him? Perhaps. But no time. Now, for wishes and regrets. With the Dominus, we can save the world from nothing less than Dracula himself. Retrieve it, and we will burn him back to dust. There's nothing else that ever mattered more. It shall be done, Grandmaster. You truly are a blessing on us all. Only you can fulfill the destiny of our order. Albus has not reappeared since the incident. Probably because he is incapable of wielding the power of the Dominus. No other flesh than yours can absorb and host a glyph. Understood. But Albus is a great scientist. He will find a way to use it. Eventually. Time is against us. I have an idea where his hideout may be. Go there now, before his trail grows cold, and take back the glyph. Understood. So these two are brother and sister, I believe. Her and Albus. Wait, Shinoa. I should also want you to bring Albus back here, of course. If you couldn't, I would understand. Understood. Our hopes go with you, Shinoa. May Ecclesia bless you. Indeed. So our buddy Albus, or should I say our brother, has run off with the goods, and that puts us in a pretty precarious situation. Now, this is literally as far as I've got. I haven't played any further than this. So... Ah, hello. Crouch down to check for treasure in the earth. What? How, eh? I'm assuming... that should indicate whether there's anything around. Oh. Okay, I'm not quite sure how that works. See, I would have thought if that was a tutorial, it would have shown us where to go grab some loot, but whatever. Let's try this door. Oh, we have a save room. Save data has been saved. I don't actually trust it when it says that. Not anymore, not since I had the problem. Anyway. Now, where next? The idea that you've got the map on screen as well and the enemy locales is just really cool. I'm a fan of this. Oh, so we've got like a map screen. How curious. So I guess we're going to the monastery. We get like a little... This is interesting. I guess we should be seeing if there's treasure hidden anywhere. I'm guessing if we crouch down and there is treasure, it's just going to like appear on the map or something. Not sure. Skeletons, oh my. Well, we know how to handle a skeleton or tent. Now, secrets revealed to me. And I still think these 3DS graphics, or DS graphics, excuse me, look absolutely fantastic when blown up onto the big screen. They really do shine. We have a chest. Ooh, little batty bastard come out of nowhere. Dick. We've got some cotton thread. I'm sure that's gonna be useful. And this game has knockback as well. Now, whoever actually invented knockback, I hope they died an excruciatingly painful death. An unimaginable level of torment. Because it is a horrendous game mechanic, which really needs to go away. Because it is truly awful. Knockback is probably one of the worst curses in the Castlevania series, to be honest. It is just... the only purpose it serves is to enrage you. Now, these skeletons aren't up to much, luckily. Oh, a glyph. Give it to me. Create an attractive magnetic field. Alright. Oh, look at that. Press RB to adhere to nearby magnets with the Magnese glyph. Did we just teleport? Right. Oh, look at that. I get it. That's really freaking cool. But before we go... Oh, we've got a save room. I was going to say, let's explore. I'm not sure if we're actually doing it right, to be honest. Like that treasure finding maneuver. But, hey, it's working. Whoop! Whoop! Give me a cotton hat. I mean, you know, it's better than nothing. Ooh, villagers. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, casual clothes. Let's equip our funky hat. There we go. Hey, we leveled. Oh, I can hear a cat meowing. At least I assume that's a cat meowing. Certainly sounds like it. Even hitting these gives you knockback. Hey, Putty Tat. Ooh. Oh, that's a cool enemy. A Banshee. I like it. Oh, look, there's a Putty Cat. Okay, so I'm guessing we need some kind of glyph or power to get through there. I guess we can't do anything with him. Not yet, anyway. Maybe we need an item for him. Yeah, these horse heads are annoying. Oh, we've got armored skelly bags. Okay. 50 gold. We'll take it. Okay. I mean, that didn't exactly show us anything, did it? Not really. Are these just gonna fall in unlimited supplies? Kinda looks like it. I guess we need to sort of uncover that thing before we can start. Let's see if we can't. No, stop doing that. Okay, I'm not sure how we do that attack power now. I thought it was up and attack, but... Oh, unless we needed heart power for that. Perhaps. Who knows? Alright, anyway guys, I think I'm going to leave this one here. We've been recording for like half an hour already. So, yeah, again, like the rest of these Castlevania games, at least these 2D ones, anyway, the modern 2D ones, the actual Metroidvania ones, I like them. I really do. We're already like nearly 3% through this game. I don't think these are as long as Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Anyway, yeah. So I'm really having a good time with these. Really much. Really much. And there's some English for you. And I'm looking forward to completing the other one and diving into this one. Curious to see how difficult it actually is. Games Librarian was quite concerned that this game is really, really difficult. But, you know, we've got plenty of saves and options and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, thank you very much for supplying me with the games, dude. That was really very kind of you. And for everybody else, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video.